Guys, look at this. Nice big heads of cabbage. Green cabbage. Nice, pretty tight head. Pretty tight. It's got one little one over there. It's gonna be a little behind, but other than that, I might pick one and might smother one up tonight or tomorrow. I guess I'll see. Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana homestead again, here again, and we're in the kitchen today. And guess what? I went ahead and picked one of them beautiful cabbages that I grew, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to smother that. And I'm going to use a half an onion for this because I'm going to save the other half for something else. And I have some bacon, and of course, no, I'm not using all of that. It would taste good, but no, we're only going to use probably about 3 or 4 slices of this. It is thick cut bacon. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of a few little things, get prepped up, then I'll bring y'all back and show you how I'm going to throw this together. Okay, y'all, I have about half that onion. And I'm just going to chop up. I have my pot heating up. About medium high. That aside, and I have about 5 strips of bacon on a separate cutting board. I do not put any meats or anything on this wooden board. This is for just the vegetables and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna kind of just cut it across. Hopefully you can see that. Just do a rough chop on it. You just don't want to leave it whole. I'm not gonna add no oil to the pot this round. I'm just gonna go ahead and render the bacon in its own fat. Get my hands washed real quick. And this, guys, this is the way that I pretty much always smother my cabbage. Always bacon for the most part in it. Not a lot, just a little bit. But you can put whatever you want. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the pot. You see that? Yep. I'm just gonna render it down, and as I'm just gonna keep mixing it around until the little pieces of bacon start separating. And we're gonna want that bacon fat to come out of there. And then we'll go ahead and throw our onions in a few minutes, and I'll get the cabbage chopped up, and I'll show you how we're gonna get this going. All right, guys, we got bacon starting to render that fat out. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onion in there. Mix around. Let that continue on about medium high. Now, go ahead and cut our cabbage up. What I normally do is cut it across the top first. Look at that. I'm going to show you how tight that is. How good that looks. Then I'm going to just go ahead and cut the core out. And I did wash this. Cut it out like that. See how that came out. Just knock the core out right out of there. Now you do not want this bacon crispy, so But by the time we get this cut, the cabbage cut, and put it in here, that's gonna slow that down. Then I'm just gonna cut it. Cut it across in half like this. And you want to make like some little strings out of it, kind of like that. And as you get it cut, don't hesitate, just put it in the pot. We do like a little kind of a fried first, and it's gonna start rendering its water out of the cabbage, and then it's gonna start to smother down. And by the time it's done, we want all that water out of there. And the pot will look full, just like whenever you do collard greens and all that. Pot's gonna look full, but it's gonna smother down. Collard greens normally smother down to almost way less than cabbage does. Cabbage kind of holds itself together a little better after it's smothered down. You can cut it however you want. Cut it in little strips, cut it in little squares, however you want to do it. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just showing you how I'm doing it, how I normally do it. Now, whether I ever change that, well, not sure. Now, we're not going to season nothing. We're going to leave that go like that for now. Till it starts to smother down. And then we'll go ahead and I'll show you what seasonings we're going to put in here. And for now, we'll go ahead and put the lid on. Let it start smothering down. As it reduces about 15% less than what you see here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start mixing everything in. And then I'll bring y'all back whenever we're ready to season up. Okay, y'all. You see we kind of reduced down about a quarter of the way. So go ahead, you want to start mixing it. Once you're safe to, not be throwing things out of the pot, which, I mean, that happens anyway. But we'll start pulling that bacon fat and that bacon over the top with the onion. Mix it around. I'm getting ready to get another pot going because I have some pork loin chops. I'm going to be smothering down also to go with this, but I'm just basically showing y'all the cabbage. Okay, now go ahead and we're going to add the black pepper. You can add cracked black pepper instead of this. It's already cracked, but I have both. A little bit of Cajun seasoning of your choice, about a tablespoon. Now remember, when you season things like greens, don't put too much because it goes a long ways. Unlike seasoning a protein. And I'm gonna add some paprika to give it a little color and a little smokiness. About a teaspoon. And a little bit of garlic powder. About a half a teaspoon of that. And some thyme. Just a little sprinkle of that. And some parsley. Got about a teaspoon of, well, about a half a tablespoon. Now you want to turn this to about medium low. Once that's all said and done, I'm going to let this cook in its own juices with that bacon fat in there. I'm not gonna add no stock or nothing. No chicken stock, no beef stock, no nothing. Just let smother in its own juices. Okay. Mix it around. It's on medium low. And there we go. We're gonna let this smother down probably for about 35 minutes. And then at that time I'll have all this other stuff, all these other things out the way. Then I'll bring y'all back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, we are done. Went ahead and turned the heat off. It's been about 35, 40 minutes. Majority of the water's out of the cabbage. Now it's time to try it out. Which I already know how it's going to taste, but, for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and try a little bit, show you what it looked like. All right. That's what it's going to look like. Delicious. As always, very good. Not too bacony, but you can taste it. It's there. Very good. Tender. Very good, guys. If y'all haven't tried this, y'all need to try it out. Like I said, you can season it how you want. Put whatever you want. You can put some, you can chop some garlic too. It'd be good to put in there. If you don't have that, garlic powder, like I did. I think I did, but but anyway, normally when I cook, I just throw it together. I try to remember some things I don't. I don't work off of recipes very much, if at all. It just kind of just from up here and, where I was brought up and raised, and, that's how I do. So thank y'all very much once again for joining me here in the Homestead Kitchen and showing you how we did that cabbage we picked. We have a couple more we're gonna pick, and I'll probably I may do a sauerkraut with one or two of them. I may show you all that, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up supper, and I'll see y'all later. God bless. Thank y'all very much.